Shalom, shalom, I'm back. Okay, it's the brother Chaim Apash. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Machakadash. The laws to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. This lesson is called What You Eat is What You Are. Basically going deep into the understanding of how important your diet is. You know, I want to go into that. You know, your diet is extremely important. You know, first of all, the Most High Yahweh, He made us from the dust of the ground. He made man from the dust of the ground. Give me a second. He made man from the dust of the ground, right? And what's in the ground is nutrients and minerals, vitamins. Everything that's in the human body is in the earth. Iron, magnesium, and all these different things. The soil has all of this, okay? And this is why the fruits and the vegetables and the plants that you eat, and even the animals, the benefits that you get from eating them nutritionally comes from the fact that they're eating these things of the ground, because we're not supposed to eat anything that is not chewing the cud, chewing something that is of the ground. You know, in other words, we don't eat carnivore foods, carnivore animals. You know, like animals that we eat, they have to be eating the grass, they have to be eating vegetation. You know, we don't eat lions, we don't eat wolves and birds of prey. The scriptures clearly tell us that, because those things are not meant for us. You know, we eat the things that eat the things directly from the ground, because that's where the nutrients and the minerals come from that build up our body. All right. So when you deprive your body of the nutrients that it needs, okay, because we're already eating garbage food to begin with. The food is already defiled to begin with. But when you go and get the worst of the worst now, what you're doing is you're making it worse. You're making it worse. All right? You're making it worse. You're becoming a soil that cannot be, that is infertile, man. That's unhealthy. And the Lord would rather you be healthy. He would rather you, unless He puts something on you, you know, by supernatural means, but He would rather you be eating well, eating healthy, so that your vessel is clean, your temple is clean, because the scriptures say that our body is a temple and that the Most High dwelleth in that temple. So the Lord wants a clean temple. So if you're eating all manner of fast foods constantly and all manner of garbage constantly without going through cleanses, all right, that's not a good thing. And it affects you spiritually. It doesn't just affect you mentally, it actually affects you spiritually. The spirit works with you better when you're in a healthy state, when the body is in a healthy state. When your pineal gland, which is the gland in your mind, which is a spiritual gland, which that's the connection to the Most High. That's where you get dreams from, and so on and so forth. Okay, intuition and all these different things come from the pineal gland. But there's something called a calcified pineal gland, excuse me, which means you cannot. It's fogged up. You can't get those spiritual messages as well as if the gland was clear. And Esau's constantly trying to attack that gland through chemtrails and different means. You know what I mean? So what you should do is you should detoxify yourself from those chemtrails, whether it's going on a smoothie cleanse, going on a drinking cilantro. But the thing is with the cleanse, right? The thing is with a cleanse, we said we're going on a cleanse, and then we'll still eat rice and then chicken and all this different stuff. But we're on a cleanse though. We're drinking smoothies. A real cleanse doesn't work like that. Your body can't fully cleanse itself like that at all. Because you're saying you're on a cleanse, but then you're eating all this garbage that your body has to concentrate on breaking down. And it's basically pulling up all the work that you're doing. So you really have to go on a full cleanse. Like fully eat certain things. Fully cut off certain things. You understand? They have something called, I believe it's a mono fruit cleanse, where you eat one particular fruit that'll deal with one particular thing in the body at a time. You don't eat anything else. You just eat that one fruit, or whatever the case may be. You see? And it ends up cleaning up different parts of the body, because the fruits also, with spiritual, the fruits also that help certain parts of the body look like those certain parts of the body. For example, the grapes, they look like the bronchial, which is in the lungs, and it helps the lungs. So if you were to go on a grape cleanse, you would greatly clear out your lungs, greatly. You'll feel it, for 10 days or whatever, 7 days or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it takes discipline, but hey, anything that's worth doing, anything that has a great benefit, takes a sacrifice, and it takes discipline. How bad do you want it? And trust me, you will feel the difference. Like when Yahweh Shai went on that 40 day and 40 night cleanse, 40 day and 40 night fast. Oh, he felt different. Okay, he felt different. He was on a high spiritual level. Okay, he was on a high spiritual level. And there was a time when he was a hunger, and what did he see? He saw a fruit tree. He didn't see a fish market. He saw a fruit tree. Okay, a fruit tree, which means that after he finished being in that hungry state, the first thing he ate was fruits, which was specifically the fig, which has very good benefits for you as well. Which I have to look up the benefits for figs, because I looked it up before, but I got to look it up again, because it has very good benefits for you. Or else Yahweh Shai wouldn't be so into them, man. Because Yahweh Shai, he knew about the herbs. He was a very wise man. God damn. He was a very wise man. You see? He was the wisest, rather. Not very wise. He was the wisest. All right? So, at the end of the day, these fruits and these things that come from the ground, they're for our benefit. But we have to start to get back to that natural, go on certain cleanses, eat natural raw foods, and just stick on that for a while, and you're going to feel a big, huge difference in your body. A huge difference. And I've done it. I've been on that for a long period of time. I've been on that type of cleanse mostly. Trust me, man, that feeling is amazing. Even yesterday, I just ate fruits and vegetables yesterday. That was the only thing I ate, and man, I woke up, jumped up out of bed. You feel your spirit is dealing with you more. You're on a higher spiritual level. Yeah, it makes a difference, man. It truly makes a difference. Truly makes a difference. The Lord truly is more connected to a body of an elect man that is taking care of his temple, man. Inside being the most important, but both inside and outside, but inside being the most important. I want to say inside and outside. I'll say inside being the most important. When I say outside, I'm really speaking about the gym. That's really what I'm speaking about, which is also important for health. Okay, but you will feel the difference, man. Go on a raw food diet, a raw vegetable. I'm talking about vegetables and fruit diet. Go on a grape fast. Go on a watermelon fast. All these different things, man. Or go look up the videos and testimonials of these people. And they're in the world, so they're not even on a high spiritual level as us, because they're in the world. So yeah, they feel different connections and closer to the Most High too, in different ways, but they're not really close to the Most High because they're not in the truth. Us, it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother ball game. And trust me, Satan doesn't want you to do that. Satan doesn't doesn't want that. Satan will put all manner of thoughts in your mind to stop it, and whatever the case may be. But that's just more confirmation to go forward, because that at the finish line there's a great reward, man. Anything that is worth doing takes sacrifice. Anything that is worth having takes sacrifice, man. You understand? So what we put into our bodies is very important. If it's easy to come by, which is easy to go to restaurants, right? But guess what? That restaurant food is defiled. Okay? And I've had a problem with all that goddamn restaurant, restaurant food. I mean, it's one thing to order salad, but even dealing with, it's better to make your own home dressing. You know, it's better to make your own dressing. That's even the superior way. You know, because you don't know what dressing they're using. They could be using the craft dressing, which what's in that fructose. What's that called? Fructose. All right. The goddamn GMO sugar, man. Come on, man. So you got greens, but then you're putting it over with poison. Hey, this is the condition, and it's a battle to get out of that, to get into a better state of mind, a better state of health, and all these different things, man. And ultimately, to be the better you, to be a better version of yourself. Hey, Shalom, brother, pillars of Benjamin, y'all. Right? Ultimately, to be a better version of yourself. We're trying to break down the old, to get away from the old man. Well, the old man, part of the old man is that old diet. You know what I'm saying? That old diet, which goes into conversation, because conversation is the way you carry yourself, the things you do, your way of life, which that's what the word diet means. It means a way of life. So when you do a diet, it's not supposed to be like, oh, yeah, I'm just on a diet, and then you go back to eating junk after the diet. No, a diet is supposed to be a way of life. Yeah, you might be doing a particular cleanse, but after you're off that cleanse, you're really supposed to be back on a diet that is a cleanse within itself, although it might not be as extreme as that particular cleanse that you were doing. Like I mentioned, the mono fruit cleanses, where you just eat one fruit and it targets one particular part of the body. That's great. That's a great thing. You know, it's a great thing, and it also helps the body to focus on one thing at a time, right? But when you deal with when you do that, you don't want to do that. Okay, I'm on this great mono cleanse for 20 days, and then you go back to eat crap, eating a heavy meat diet. No, you don't want to do that. You want to try to come back to a, let's say, how would I say this? A mostly vegetable diet. You know, a mostly vegetable, mostly vegetarian diet, but you eat meat. But we eat meat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the point where I eat, I'm basically a vegetarian, but I eat meat on, let's say once a week, once every, something like that. You know what I mean? Something along those lines. I have a particular day I eat meat, maybe on the weekends or whatever, man. You see what I'm saying? Something like that, or once every 2 weeks, or once a month, whatever. You want to get to that, but everything else is mostly good. You see? Because even meat, they try to demonize meat like it's bad, but there's a particular vitamin, I believe it's vitamin B12, that you could only get from meat. What the Lord told us we're able to eat is for a reason. Okay, but you have to cook the meat, and obviously, make sure it's well cooked, and, it's better to get organic if you can. Whatever the case may be. So, hey, the Lord knew what he was doing when he made everything. He said it was good. You know what I'm saying? And he told us what we can and what we can't eat. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with meat. It's just about the way we eat meat in this society is in excess. We're not supposed to be eating meat every single day. Our system is having a problem breaking that down. That's why we're all constipated and all messed up. That's why you have to go through a cleanse, man. You know what I'm saying? Your body is not made to eat meat that much. Okay? It's not made to eat meat that much. Okay? So that's the point, bro. That's the point on that, man. So we gotta watch our diet, and when you change your diet, man, you're gonna feel it. When you really get your body in a real cleanse. I'm not talking about you're drinking smoothies, but then you're eating garbage. I'm talking about a real cleanse. You're gonna feel it. So with that, I'll say shalom. Yabashim Yashai Bashim Kakadash.